Hello YouTube and welcome back to my channel. Um my name is Maya. Um I don't have a lot of followers or subscribers on here. Subscribers. Yeah. Subscribers on here, but people are watching. It's cool. Whatever. I am basically doing these pregnancy vlogs for myself anyways, so I can have something to remember this pregnancy by. It's my last baby. I am currently 32 weeks and see 2 days pregnant. Yeah. And time is going, man. I mean, what can I say? Time is it's coming. It's coming. It's like a turtle. It's coming, but yeah, still have about maybe 6 to 7 weeks left. Maybe 8. Hopefully not 8. I want to go at least 39 weeks. But we don't control that, do we, ladies? Unless I get induced. I'll even take that at this point. Let's start with some symptoms. Let's see. And baby girl is growing, and I'm having a Braxton Hicks contraction as we speak. And that's my first symptom. In my 30-week bump date update. In my 30 week, I talked about how I had a preterm labor scare in which I was having Braxton Hicks back to back, maybe 7 or 8 an hour. They were pretty intense. They weren't painful, but in addition to the Braxton Hicks, I was having pre like menstrual like cramping, and it was just totally too much for me. And I also was having like back um shooting pains or back pain, whatever. It was horrible. So that is not stopped. I just put all of it into each week that passes, baby girl will most likely survive. I don't run to the doctor every 5 seconds when I'm having Braxton Hicks, but they're still pretty intense. I still work, so I walk around a lot, I move around a lot, and so that probably contributes to the Braxton Hicks. So anywho, that's one big symptom. I'm having more and more Braxton Hicks. My body is letting me know it's getting close. It's getting close. Um, oh yeah, excuse my shirt. I have an off day today. Today was back to school for my children, so I just threw on anything to drop them off, and I'm tired. But anywho, second symptom is breathlessness. I mean, I get out of breath so bad. Never mind so quickly. So bad that I think I'm gonna die. Like literally, it feels like someone is like taking my lungs and squeezing them as hard as and tight as they can. It feels terrible. It makes me want to cry sometimes. And sometimes when I'm having that, I will have contractions. So it's just not this is not fun anymore for me. I am ready to give birth. Of course, I want her to be healthy. I want her to come when she's full term. But I'm not gonna lie to you. And any pregnant woman that's experiencing a lot of the symptoms, don't let them lie to you. They're ready to. And 37 weeks is full term medically. People were like, oh no, 40 weeks is best. 37 weeks is full term, literally. So if she came at 37 weeks in 4 days, I would be ecstatic. I'm ready. I'm over this. I'm done. This has been a long road. It hasn't been a fun one. I will say that it has not been fun. But anywho, that's a contraction. Contraction, pregnancy brain. That's a symptom. Another one is my appetite. It's so weird. The last time I talked to you guys, I had lost 5 pounds. Oh, I've gained that back. And nothing's changed. Like I haven't started eating more. Like some days I'll be hungrier than not, but some days I'm not really that hungry. I'll get a meal, like I'll get a full meal, and then I'll kind of eat some, and I'm not really I can't eat it all, so I end up wasting it or giving it to, giving it away to one of my children, or saving it if I really like it. I don't eat full meals anymore. So that's that. And I don't understand, but maybe it's baby, maybe I don't know what it is, but my clothes, excuse me, my clothes aren't really fitting totally different. So I don't know what's up with that. But anywho, let's see what else. Oh, this is something TMI, but I really wanted to talk about it because no one talks about it. And I'm pretty blunt and out there, so I don't mind talking about it. But sex and being 8 months pregnant. Child, let me tell you, honey, it is hard. Um, I am due to go get my, let's see, today is August 14th. So I'm due to get my last pregnancy scan, which I think will be my last scan, um, next week, August 22nd, and I'll be 33 weeks in 3 days. I feel like I have two bowling balls in my stomach. Seriously, it feels like literally sometimes when I walk, I have to hold my belly up. Sometimes when I'm just sitting, I have to hold my belly still. And it's terrible. It feels like I'm literally holding a bowling ball here and a bowling ball between my legs. When I walk, it's pressure and everything. So, with that being said, sex and being 8 months pregnant is hard. Number one, I am back to first trimester fatigue and exhaustion. Like, it's weird. Like, I could be sitting up talking to my fiance and joking with him about something, and I will doze off. I don't even know I'm asleep, honestly. So the frequency is like non-existent now that I'm in the third trimester. Well, been in the third trimester, but now that I'm 8 months, it may be every once a week, you know. And that's probably pretty good for a 8 month pregnant woman, but it I don't know. Right now we're on day 8 and I want to, but I can't because I fall asleep or I'm just too tired or whatever. But I will tell you guys, we will have to pick it up because I want naturally to be induced. So once I hit about 37 weeks, we're going to have to pick it up. I'm sorry, because that's a natural way to induce labor and get my cervix to start thinning out and dilating. I'm going to have to, I told him this already, we're going to have to go at least 2 or 3 times a week. I'm sorry. I have to, I need to, I need it. And plus, yeah. So that's hard. Finding a position is hard. It's hard, but it's almost over. So then we'll have to wait, of course, to 6 week checkup. But whatever, we'll be exhausted anyway from baby. But anywho, that was one thing. And then the last thing that I wanted to talk about, it's not a symptom. Those are pretty much all my symptoms. I don't have any swollen fingers or my toes aren't swelling yet. I'll say yet because I don't know. But so far I don't have any of that going on. I can still wear my ring and everything. It doesn't hurt or anything. So none of that is going on right now. And plus I drink a ton of water. Like that could be why. Like I drink water. I love water. I've never loved water so much, not even in my previous pregnancies actually. I love water. I don't like anything else really. Sometimes, like yesterday at work, I drank like a half a cup of orange soda because it was like a craving. But other than that, I'm drinking water. When I'm done with this video, I'm gonna make me a nice huge cup of water and guzzle it. But anywho, the last thing I wanted to talk about was, and I don't have a lot of subscribers, so I don't really expect to get any feedback. But I've been like researching natural inducement at home. I say that right. Inducing myself naturally at home. I'll say that. At 37 weeks, it's a go for me. I'm not going to do anything dangerous. I'm not going to do anything that's going to potentially hurt me or my daughter at all. I would not. But understand, they're like, oh, don't drink the castor oil. I will tell you, I looked up the midwife's brew, and she's moving right now. Yeah, mama, I want you out. But yeah, I looked up the midwives brew. I watched tons of videos on it. I read a lot about it on Baby Center and all of those, little apps and little, websites. I Googled a lot and everything. That is like a last resort, and that's only if I'm like 40 weeks would I try that. So, yeah, I plan on trying the raspberry leaf tea. I think I'm gonna go buy me some um when I turn probably 34 weeks, which is not far at all, you guys. This pregnancy is flying. Still is flying. Some days I don't feel like it is, but it is. But anywho, yeah, I'm gonna go start drinking the raspberry green leaf tea, or I hope I'm pronouncing it right, but I'm gonna start doing that at 34 weeks to start ripening my uterus, I think, or cervix, something they said that helps with. Maybe drink a cup a day or something, nothing too big. And I'm gonna buy some evening primrose oil capsules or something like that, and I'm gonna start taking one of those a day at 34 weeks. And I'll start inserting them at 37 weeks, and probably some days, like 4 or 5 days, like closer to 38 weeks. So I'm going to walk. Of course, I'm going to have to sit, but I'm going to walk. I'm going to squat. I'm going to bounce on balls. I'm going to do whatever naturally I can to start helping this baby get engaged down there in my pelvis, and to start thinning out my uterus and shortening it. I am ready. I don't want to do anything, like I said, to harm my daughter or myself. So I'm going to do the safest things first. And like I said, the midwives brew that I looked up will be 40 weeks plus weeks. It will be last resort, maybe 39. I'm not going to lie. But I never went to 40 weeks with either of my children. I was induced with 2 of them. And one, I went into labor. Maybe I did. I don't know. Yeah, because he was due December 10th, and I had him December 12th. So he was like 2 days past the due date. But anywho, that is all I have for today. I will see you guys again actually next week. I was planning on doing bi-weeklies. And also, yeah, because I haven't been to the doctor. I'll go to the doctor tomorrow to get the results of my glucose test and all of that. So I'll have updates on that when I return. But also, I'm just going to wait to talk about it at 33 weeks the day, or maybe the day after I have my scan, my ultrasound scan. Oh, to remind you, the scan is to see what's going on, because I was measuring 35 weeks, and I've Googled that, and a lot of women are like, it's no big deal. Whatever. I just want to see my baby, obviously. But they want to make sure I have, it's not too much fluid and all of that good stuff in there. Plus, I have to find out if I have gestational diabetes or not, because that could be a reason why. She could be big. I don't know. But anywho, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.